So Stuart, we're here today before the FA Cup game against Brixton. It's been a really good start to the season. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, I mean, Kev, Dave and Andy have worked extremely hard to bring in new players. The brand of football they've brought this season, to be honest, from all the supporters, been outstanding. Been a really good start. Really excited for the rest of the season. Obviously, when you have a great start, expectations grow, and so really looking forward to it. The boys have put in good pre-season, all worked extremely hard. Backroom staff have been amazing, and our groundsman's put a lot of time in this year again to make sure that we got the facilities for the boys to train and have good match day performance. So yeah, really excited, to be honest with you.
And were there any targets set in terms of on the pitch this season or ambitions for this year?
Yeah, I mean, we'll never hide anything, and the truth, we've increased the budget this year to allow Kevin to bring in better players and add to the squad we had. And that our target was always, when we set it in, we said top 10. From last season, finishing where we did, we had a good end to the season. We wanted to make sure that we were in that position again. So we've said top 10. Anything higher than that, we're going to be very pleased about. I have my own predictions, but I'll keep that to myself.
And obviously off the pitch as well, there's been some change. The club have moved away from the traditional season ticket model onto the membership. What was the thoughts behind that decision?
There was a few of us talking about what we could change, how we could change the model to make the club receive more money. Season tickets worked really well last year, and they have done, and Martin Cook always helped us do that. I mean, it's a fantastic job. The membership just gives that continuity of the revenue every month for the club, and we've tried to build that, and it's been really successful. Just on numbers alone, we trebled our income from the season ticket to the sponsorship. So as a sponsor from the membership side, it's been really successful, and we're trying to grow that. Trying to make it affordable for the supporters, and I think we have done. The typical membership gives you access to all the cup games, the friendlies, monthly draw, and there'll be other little bit surprises through the season. The guys who've taken it on, and that will come, later on. And then you've got the gold membership, which gives you discount for drinks. We've got 3 events this year. We've got a gentleman's evening that will be happening in October. We have a comedian that's going to be happening around Christmas time, and there'll be end of season do this year, which will make it a bit special. So as a gold member, you get free access to all of that. That's worth £100 in its own. So what we've tried to do is create something that no other club's got, and I think we've done that with both the models of the membership. So again, excited on that. We have a few sponsors already that have bought into it, and it's exciting for the club.
And to speak about sponsors, obviously we're no longer at the Circle of Care Community Stadium, we're at the Complete Infrastructure Stadium, and Hayden Firefield's obviously taken up that sponsorship and also become a director. What does that mean for the club?
I was introduced to him a few weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago now, and as soon as I met him, he's a young entrepreneur he's got so much energy, so much passion. He just didn't want to just be a sponsor. I noticed that as soon as I met him, and we got a good bond straight away. I've had several meetings with him on my own, and I think it's going to be fantastic for the club. He wants to move the club forward with the directors we got on board, and he's an exciting new addition to the club, and some of the bits that we've been talking about, what he'd like to do, it's exciting. It really is. It's pushing the club forward to where we need to be, and with him on board, relieves pressure from other directors, and he takes on some of the support.
And obviously, not just new sponsors, we have some continued sponsors as well. Search for Local, Swaz, Thrifty, just to name a few. How important are those partnerships?
Without them, we struggle with getting the team on the pitch. Simple as that. They've been outstanding. Search for Local, Thrifty. I can name them all, and every single one who puts a board up from, maybe it might be £400, £2,000 onto the front, to match day sponsors. They're all important. No one individual is as important as everybody. Everybody's important to this football club. The sponsors that we get, Adam Fitzgerald worked extremely hard behind the scenes to get the guys on board. One thing Hayden wants to do, and I think, you know, we've been in discussions, we've got a few more big sponsors that's going to come on board, which is going to be exciting, and again help the club go forward. So, you know, I thank them all, every individual, because without them we don't function. And as you know, sustainability is about the football club and making sure that we've got the revenue that is sustainable, make sure we've got the right team on the pitch.
Yeah, and for any businesses that would like to sponsor, what are the routes you can go down to get that sponsorship?
You could go direct to Adam Fitzgerald, his number's on the website. Come to the club, contact myself. It's direct communication, and we can alter packages to whatever they'd like, really, and that's what we always do. That's what we say to our sponsors: whatever you'd like, we can tailor-make it.
And we've got numerous events, as you mentioned, through the membership, and also some things that just get put on in the club. How important are they to sort of keeping the club running as well?
Just so important. You know, Muff Towns, they put on a lot of gigs and bands, pay for it themselves. That's invaluable. You know, we need that. We need the revenue coming through the door. You know, weekends are so important for us. We're not open during the week. We have a couple of functions, but weekends is where it counts. And it's so valuable. So if we can get people coming and hiring the clubhouse, then fantastic. That's what we need as a football club.
And you've also had the Douglas Avenue thing and plenty of things like that, which shows just the infrastructure of the club is continuing to develop alongside Warren View.
Yeah, Douglas Avenue, massive. That's Nick James from the youth section. Be brutally honest, he's run all that himself. Brought the youth section to a massive part of the community more than anything. And what he's done with Douglas Avenue to how he's got it there, take my hat off to the guy. Done a fabulous job. You know, it's going to benefit the first team because they're going to be down there training, and also what we're trying to do is get other football clubs around to use our facilities. It won't be just for Exmouth Town youth section, it'll be for the other youth sections around here. That's what we want to do. We're a community based football club, but we need to help other football teams. We're a big club, and we need to show that we can offer our facilities to other clubs around and show our support.
And is there any sort of final things you'd like to plug or like to say that's coming up for the fans and final message to them?
I'd just like to thank them all. I mean, you know, the support we get week in, week out is just phenomenal. And we'd like to grow it. And I think if we get more successful on the pitch, people come and watch more. You know, no matter what football club you are, you'll get the fickle supporters that, you know, if you're winning, they'll turn up. And I love them as much as I love the guys that turn up week in, week out, because they're coming and spending money through the gate that allows us for our team. I'm excited, like I said, I'm very excited about the season. I'd like to thank all our volunteers. You know, without our volunteers, again, we're going to struggle. The supporters club, without them, we're going to struggle. So I thank everybody who's involved, because we're all part of the football club. We all do something for the football club. We all volunteer. Nobody gets paid apart from obviously the players and the bar staff. So all the volunteers are so important for us, and we're just very lucky as a community to have so many people that want to help, and I can name loads of people. You know, you two guys who do the media for us, you've brought a fantastic coverage to some of the supporters, you know, and I'm really grateful for that, because without you guys, you know, a lot of the community don't see what's going on. And I think you've added massive value to the football club. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this season, and let's see where we can end up.
Brilliant, thank you.